Come open trade, Melissa, when you get a chance. What do you want? You want...
Torrent.
That, are you sure?
That's what Mr. Robot says.
Okay. Let me do something. Hold on.
Or I don't know what the new ones are.
I have the new ones, and Mr. Robot told me to use old ones.
I don't know why you guys are trusting that.
That one
Otherwise,
works too.
we have to take time and think.
That one works too.
I mean, you pick. I don't know. I mean, the elemental damage one, I don't know.
No, go with the new one. I'll try it out and see what happens. That didn't
Sorry,
work.
sorry, we're stuck on shadow. I'm gonna fix that.
That didn't work, Tay.
Okay.
Try again.
Have invites gone out?
Yes, we're clearing.
Yeah, we're full.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Who engaged heroic Abyssal Commander Shavara?
They have it on heroic for some reason. Can we get a closet up? Okay.
What is the best mage spec for this fight, if anybody knows?
Whichever one you're best at.
Alright.
Yeah, just always do that. It's
Can
fine.
we do the fight in that little room? It's smaller than I thought it would be.
Stop summoning me.
Oh, that's cute. Where's that one from?
It's from 2 secret fish achievements, and it's horrible.
Golden carp, just what I always want.
Did a cauldron go down already?
Not yet.
I have 2 cauldrons, so
They're old use old cauldrons.
yeah, the old,
Yeah.
yeah, the
If
old
we're out
ones.
of old
I have 2.
cauldrons, then we just need to use up those individual.
Oh, you got Pepe. I'm so jealous.
I noticed that. Wooden Pepe.
Do we have old cauldrons in the bank? Because I've got a couple.
I've got 2. I'll put one down right now.
Okay.
You can't put cauldrons in the bank. They are account backed.
Oh, right.
It's down at the back.
Did I miss a cauldron? That's okay if I.
No, it just went down at the back.
It's in the back. Away from the feast.
Ah, I see it.
How do you know Wish is your fishing bobber in this stupid compressed ocean?
They only go at the very top, so if you can click on it, it's yours.
As soon as you hear the swishy sound when you just click it. Yep.
Okay, do we need markers up, JKM?
Blue for frost, green
Yes, I'll
for
put it up.
toxic. What is Fig Luster's mudfish? What the hell is that?
Is this just like pull
Wait a
from
minute.
fish wherever?
Or not?
Yeah, it has all the fish in
from
the game.
anywhere in the world.
Take more flasks.
Yeah, make sure everyone gets their.
Okay.
I have also 2 of the old cauldrons and 1 of the new ones. So
It should last.
can use
us
another
through normal.
cauldron.
Do we need another? I can put one down.
No,
No.
if we need a second one later. I mean, at first.
So we mark the sides. We're just gonna tanker in the middle, and you go to the side with your color when your marker goes out, and if you get the the one where you drop it.
Inversion.
Well, if you get inversion, you run clockwise. So run. Yeah, if you run clockwise around her, right, run to your left as you're facing her, to change sides. That should be fine.
Don't the people with inversion get rooted, and everyone
The
else?
inversion people get
Yes.
rooted. Everyone else has to run.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh well, that sounds fun.
And it's
And-
not everyone else, it's people that will have the incorrect color.
Because
Maybe.
we're on heroic, Frost has to run, and toxic.
We're
has
not
to
on
do so.
heroic.
We aren't.
No.
I thought we are.
We
No.
are on normal.
The
We should
other
be.
group,
Do normal first, and then heroic.
Oh, the other group
Unlike-
pulled on.
yes.
We think that they're doing it by mistake, or they're just being over ambitious. But one of the
Wow.
We think they're now going through and redoing the normal trash.
So we're gonna try having. I don't know how many people are gonna get the inversion. If it's half, then it's better just to have the people who aren't rooted move. So let's just try that to start and see if it's not that many people get rooted, then we'll switch it around. But as of now, if you aren't rooted, then when inversion happens, just switch sides. And the
Run
pools
clockwise.
can overlap different colors when you drop them, so that's not a big deal. Just take yours to the edges of the room, like to where those stairs are. And then when you soak, I mean, let's just try having people be proactive about knowing what color they are and whether or not they can take the spear or not.
basically, if you see someone run from your group, you're not going to be the one to soak. And if they run from the other group, then you can soak. And then someone from the same group of the people who soaked have to click off the spear.
I'm so confused. So are we going to run the lance to the center like the diagram?
Right here,
Yeah.
probably.
Run it to so that
Yeah.
it's facing this entrance where we are now, and then somebody from the other team can meet you.
Why don't we put a skull up right about here? It's the place to run to, more or less.
Well, I thought, yeah, well,
Yeah, because
That's-
then there's plenty of room for the interceptor to not get too close to them, but still intercept.
yeah, because I thought the boss gets gradually walked across the room.
Yeah,
We
we're gonna.
could-
We're gonna.
We're doing a
we-
different strategy.
Depending on where the pools get dropped.
So what? What are we
We're
doing
tanking-
then?
We're tanking her in the middle. The boss will not move. So it's just treat it like Thaddeus, and except you drop the pools way off to the the far left or the far right. And because we're gonna be switching sides for inversion, you'll always have mixed color pools on the side for you to drop your stacks whenever you want, regardless of what color you are.
Don't people run out with the person who's dropping the stacks so they take less damage?
I don't think
Okay,
it'll
so
be an issue in normal.
so we should be following questionably epic and anything else.
That's the one I was looking at, and it had them move the boss across the room. So that's why I was confused.
That's why I'm asking. Am I being silly here?
No.
No, all the guides were saying move the boss for normal. We're just gonna try the simple strategy and see if it works. So we're just gonna try every boss. We're just gonna try to brute force on normal and see how.
What
fast
happened
we can
to
clear it.
practicing the heroic strats on normal,
Because
JKM?
because people don't read up that much beforehand. So I just want people to look at mechanics as much as possible.
Okay,
Although you
so
surprised
reading
me.
so reading up is not a good idea. I'm confused. I thought it was.
The
If you're
hope
the sort
is
of
that
person who learns by reading, then read up. If you're not the sort of person who learns by reading, then learn by.
I would hope that everybody would read up, but it's not just learning the strategy, right? You learn the fundamental mechanics and how they interact, and the strategy arises from that. So if you adjust the strategy because you understand the mechanics, you understand why a given strategy may or may not work. But let's just give it a
So if you need to run pools out, run them out by the stairs.
Yes.
Correct.
All the way as far out as you want. I mean, I assume the room's going to be reasonably big enough to hold everyone. If it's not, we'll adjust.
And we get our colors when we first pull, right?
Yep.
And World Vein is a very good miner, by the way, for people. Intent.
No.
Not for me.
I'm not doing it. Sorry, Rira. I know you want more of those little nodes to spawn to help you out.
4, 51.
3, 2, 1.
Got your marks. Go to your side.
Go to your sides. Don't stand there.
Well, I don't even know. I read up, and then now nothing matters. Oh. Serious.
There's barrage. Colors are switching.
Oh, so we're not switching the whole side when the colors switch. We're just okay. So poison is always green.
No, you should be switching sides, or you know what? It's probably too much trouble.
I was the only one who did, and I hit a bunch
Yeah.
of people and did a bunch
Oh,
of
you did the right
things.
thing. We're all just learning.
Wait, we're supposed to switch if we don't change colors?
Yes, normally, because people who change get root.
Didn't look like they did though.
Yeah, it might be normal.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
No,
It's the
I got
inversion.
rooted,
It's
but it
inversion
gives you
that-
a couple seconds before you root. So you get
Right.
the inversion, and then you have a couple seconds to run out so that you aren't close enough to people, and then switch sides. So yes, the people who get it should be the ones switching sides so that our markers.
I'm sorry.
follow.
What? I mean,
So I had blue to begin, and then I got inversion. It gave me about 2 seconds to run out of the blue group before it turned me green. And then I rooted for a couple seconds, and then I ran to the green side.
okay, fine.
Oh wow, you do not have a lot of time to move for that javelin. And when you switch sides, you want to go clockwise around the box, so you're not running into other people running.
Not that many people are getting rooted, are they?
I didn't get rooted.
I think we had 2 that last time.
It's 2 people.
2 people. Then probably better just have everybody else.
Except that then everyone's gonna get confused about which side's frost and which side's poison.
You want to keep range 5, guys.
have to move all the way. You can move clockways up to the top of the boss and the south of the boss, and then remove after.
Make sure you're clearing your stats if they get too high.
I'm sorry, how do I clear them?
Yeah, we didn't go over clearing stacks at all.
You go in the opposite pool. I literally just learned that by trying it.
Which is why having the pools way out is kind of difficult.
Somebody with frost should remove the spear out of stuff.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, so like,
Alright.
it
Did
doesn't
you
really
lust
fucking
right
matter
after
what
it
you
died?
do. It just
You're
like
supposed to lust at the top for that, by the way.
I like this learning on the fly stuff.
What the fuck? The gear drops are the same item level as the dungeon?
Yes, this is normal.
That's just sad.
I got a Vantis rune recipe.
Nice.
I got a Titan Forge trinket.
Nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
450.
holy shit!
Wow.
Holy mother of God!
Do item levels even go up that high?
I didn't.
Yeah,
know that.
455 is the cap.
450 with leech. That looks
Well, if
really
you don't
good.
need that, I'll
it
take
has an equip and an on use.
Do you need that?
I'm pretty sure he won't be able to trade it because it's an
I
up.
know. I know.
Oh my god, and I think it's good too.
That's amazing.
That's my second best trinket, so it probably is good for all casters.
Yeah, I think I'll be a while before I find something better than that.
You mean the next X pack?
As I say, next X pack.
I mean, it's even got over 500 int just on its own.
Trinket is
You go underwater here? Wait, do we have to interact with something before we go down?
You have to kill the pufferfish down here.
But there's the thing that gives
No,
you
that's
breathing,
during
right?
the fight. There's a thing up here somewhere that we have to interact with so that we can breathe there.
Or you could just be a warlock.
Yeah, I was hoping that us having 3 warlocks meant we could cheese the whole mechanic completely and then we could be healed the entire fight, but I don't think that they'll let us do that.
Or the Forsaken.
Do you see anything down there?
No.
I'm looking up here. I don't see anything up here.
Just come up here. That's not. That little thing is nothing.
I also think they hotfixed the artifact fishing pole so it doesn't work in combat, because I couldn't do it on a rare earlier.
Oh no, just come through. Come and swim through one.
Because we're already at the next set of trash. Come on.
Yeah, there's no. It's not the boss yet.
It's not for the boss yet.
Holy shit, you swim fast in here.
we go this way.
We go left here. Down this way, guys, into the depths.
We could go one or the other because this is
Yeah,
an
you could do
optional. You
No,
can
we
kill...
would have had to go to the entire opposite end of the circle to get to Radiance of Ashara.
Ah, okay.
Lady Ashvane is 4. 2 and 3 you can do in either order, but this one is easier. This pet back here, by the way, these pets are ones that are only available in here. So I'm going to pause to do that.
There's an oxygen-rich membrane here.
Perfect.
This is the thing, yeah.
Go ahead and click on that.
We have to kill one of these fish so you can be healed, right?
Yes.
During the fight, yes.
It's current. It's also
on
right now.
Well, this currently, but yeah. You kill a pufferfish and it has a thing around it, a cloud.
Everyone get in this cloud. We make it. Alright, get in the cloud.
How do you do melee in 3D?
You can't. Just you have to give
Yeah,
up.
putting down AoE circles sucks too.
Yeah, if you have good self-healing, you can ignore the luminescence because self-healing still works.
I already don't like this fight.
So Leech is gonna be good, huh? Yeah.
10 seconds left on the buff, so we need to kill him.
There's one right here.
Kill this pufferfish up
Yeah,
ahead.
bring it to the pufferfish stuff, or
I don't know what Bioble's doing.
I'm over here trying to death strike, and it's not working.
everyone get back
It's
in this
dead, by the
pool.
way.
They must
Get
have
your buff up.
fixed
You
it
need
for-
a bioluminescence.
It put me a ways back.
I don't think we can drop food tables down there.
Only one way to find out.
I
Well,
think
looks
we
like can
can
go
once we get to the platform.
I don't think we can. I
I
think it's
can
still kind of
still-
swimming the whole time.
I can still conjure refreshments.
Yeah, but you don't have to like place those. They just summon next.
But proceed carefully. Ajara will not have left it unguarded.
Kill the pufferfish.
Fuck!
Alright, get the buff. Everyone get in the green.
The res not go. We'll summon once we're there.
I was reading in the strat, and I don't remember why, but there's a reason we can't all run in during the fight and get the fish at the same time. Something about us having to stay spread or something.
It's at 5-yard range.
Open water feels good.
Yeah, he looks for clumps of 3 people or more, and
Oh, that's
heals
the boss, guys. That's the boss. Watch out.
But also, don't get murdered by being over open water.
Can we get a summon stone, or is it castable here?
Ow.
It
Yeah.
apparently is. Here we go. Clicky my thing. Load up here. Where's my closet?
It's down here.
No, that someone else is doing a closet down there.
you might have to wait for people to run back to click the
Well, some-
oxygen-rich
Oh,
membrane.
is it not? Is it drop off of you?
No,
Or
we
it
still
did
have
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
You can summon me now. I got it, but it's like a huge run.
Where is it?
No, say, yeah, as long as you clicked it at the beginning, it's a permanent buff. Unless you manually click it off, which would be a bad idea.
I mean, I
click
got a
off
breath
debuff.
meter back, so it looks like it was gone, but whatever.
Oh wait.
What
It's
is
a
that you're
buff.
riding around
It's a
again,
buff.
Greystaff?
It's the scrap forged mecha spider, but underwater it becomes a little submarine.
What? I want.
Oh my gosh, I'm using it now.
That's adorable.
That's the spider?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yes. When you're above ground and do like the
Zephyr,
jumps and things,
Did you?
it also pulls it in.
Yeah, it's got a really fun
So
little
cute,
special.
so cute.
Shanta doesn't
I love
have
it.
that buff.
I love it. I love it.
Because so, is there a way to get it here?
You can swim back. It's not like that far away. It's just the way we came in.
We've all already lost it anyway.
Theater.
Yeah, it's the glowing thing right at the entrance.
Swim back.
We
Can somebody
summon
give
you
her
back.
underwater breathing for now, please? Okay.
Does anyone else need unending breath while I'm at
Shanta,
it?
don't go in there. That's the boss. Can Thistle clam. I'm just looking to see if any of these have.
Shanna, get on my back.
Oh, there's a membrane right here. Right here.
Oh,
right
good.
Here, Chanta, at my purple dot. Over here. There's one right here.
It's convenient.
You
of
can't
them
click
to
on it
leave
if you already have it, but you should be able to if you don't.
But I want to click on it. Oh.
Okay, Suffering, do you need a summon?
No, you got it.
Okay.
No, we're right over here, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's good to know.
Fun facts: Tiger Lust does not work
Okay, so
underwater.
1, 2. I see 2 of these pufferfish, and is that it?
You get 2 per
Yes.
platform.
Yeah.
And you cannot
Oh.
transition from platforms if you have the buff from them, or you die. So you have to wait for it to fall off before you transition.
Oh, is that what the lurk? You see something
Yeah.
from below?
Only on heroic. So on normal, we're
I
okay.
mean,
as soon as we get in the
I'm
slipstream,
pretty sure
it
it
will
was-
pull
I
it
just
off.
read it and it does it on normal too, because I'm reading the guide really quick and it's
Oh,
giving me
on
this.
the questionably epic
Jugger
one
killed
says that
me.
the slipstream pulls it off for you. So in traveling from one to the other, it pulls it off you, and then it's
Yes,
not.
for
We can
normal
try
it
it.
does. It says the churning waters of Slipstream remove bioluminescence from a player on.
Yeah.
So yes, when we go from platform to platform, make sure to, I don't know if we just click on it or if we run up to it, there's going to be something called Slipstream, and that will help us
Sure,
go
it's a
faster
green
to the
arrow.
next.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing because
When do we lust on this?
On the pull.
Well, no, we lust after, unless we're going to do the pufferfish before we pull. We lust after we kill the pufferfish and get the buff. I mean, can you kill it without pulling the boss? Probably shouldn't try.
What?
It's
You-
not hostile right now.
Well, I mean, but proximity wise, am I going to pull the boss?
Right,
So
it's
could
not
we-
hostile.
What we'll do is on pull, we'll kill the one on the right. Once the debuff's about to run out, we'll kill the one on the left. And then we'll just do the fight from there. There's a spread out mechanic that's 5 yards and it works in 3 dimensions. So you don't have to necessarily be on the platform itself. You can be kind of upwards and you should be taking advantage of that.
Yes, as long as you are above the ground, above the solid ground, you will not get killed back.
And then there's a knockback that'll throw you back slightly. And if it knocks you into the open water, you have 5 seconds to get back on the platform before you get.
Did you distract him, Savage?
Don't touch any jellyfish when you're swimming. Jellyfish.
And then there's the transition at a certain percent. Is it percentage or time? I want to say I don't know, whatever. There's a transition at some point, which is the whole slipstream thing that people are talking about, where you'll have to go from this platform to the next one, which I guess if you look on the map, I guess there's 3 platforms, or are there only 2?
I think there's 3. I think it's where the caves are on the map.
There's 3, yeah.
So we'll be going to the one that's kind of on the west side of the map as we're looking now next, I guess. And so you'll take a slipstream, which will boost your speed, but if you hit jellyfish, it's bad. So just dodge the jellyfish while you fly over there, and when we do the whole thing over again. Once everybody is across, then we interrupt the boss's cast and we kill a pufferfish and we keep going.
So how do we want to handle going to get the buff from the pufferfish? Because that
I mean,
plume
you
doesn't
just
stay forever.
Every 45 seconds we have to get it.
Yeah,
That's it.
you
I mean,
just stack up and get it, and
Yeah,
we'll see if the damage probably isn't that bad from whatever stacking mechanic they have. So we'll just do it normal.
And you said we're doing.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Okay, so right one first, and then once the debuff's about to fall off, we'll kill the left one.
Oh, check out this swimming animation.
And we'll leave the interrupt for the tanks and then call it out once everybody's over there. Don't want to do it early.
Beautiful.
That's like some Jamiroquai stuff going on here.
Last after we kill the powerfish, and we get on. Everyone gets on the boss.
Whoa.
There's
Whoa,
one
the shroud is freaking me out.
Does Shroud go in 3 dimensions?
It does. It goes. It's
a globe?
It's a globe, yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get on the pufferfish. Stack up near it on the right.
All right, last.
Is it range 5?
Yes.
What the hell does my healing rain do?
I don't think I'm.
I don't know if
We need to get on the next buffer shift. Fish yet?
Yeah, go ahead and
6.
move towards it. And let's go to the. Watch out for the pulse. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. Get in the pufferfish.
Chenta, get some green on you, please.
Yeah, so basically the goal is we have to get him to transition before our bioluminescence runs out.
I mean, it's not based on health, so we don't really have to do anything.
Oh, it's based on time. Okay.
Pretty sure it's based on his energy bar. He's gonna switch soon. Yep.
Target is friendly.
Where is this? Oh, there it is. This doesn't
Where
seem
is
like,
it?
This
I
doesn't
don't
seem very
see-
fast. It's like the little waves. It doesn't make you that much fast.
Yeah,
Does
it's
it
not a
actually?
significant increase.
All right, we need another pufferfish when we get here. Where is
Make
it?
sure everybody is stacked up though. There's one here near where the raid's coming over. Make sure everybody's here nearby. Looks like everyone's in range. Everybody grab it.
Do you want to taunt off Rasmus?
There's
so
a
he can
fish
get-
by me.
Got the fish. We're good. Don't kill another fish because we're gonna need it.
It's probably the wrong place. Oh boy, GBM yells at you if you're above the open water.
Another fish. Everyone go over here to this fish.
On the back left path.
Chanta, get green, please.
It's gonna move again soon. To the last platform.
Where is the last platform? Oh, there it is. All right, we'll get the fish on the right of the boss. I'm going right to him.
It's so slow.
You can't heal Chanta. You don't have bioluminescence.
We want to get the other pufferfish or not?
Just kill it. Res going.
Rose.
Those pufferfish locations are not obvious.
Oh, look at that.
Here, I'll come back and res.
Oh, you got the pet. You're getting too much good stuff.
I noticed. Holy smoke.
I'm clicking this Abyssal
how do-
Seawork, so I hope that's
how do
what
I-
I'm supposed to do.
How can I find a person in this?
Is this good?
Ride the seahorse.
Oh,
Where's
that's
the
nice.
seahorse? I don't even see it.
It's right in
worst
front
that
of
could
the
Right behind you.
Behind me where?
In
Like,
the water.
in
Ah,
front of
okay.
you.
The water.
Yeah.
It's right behind you, the gun to your head.
If you res
I'll
me,
res
I
you
can
one.
res Teja.
I'll get both of you. It doesn't let you cast while you have slipstream. Good.
How many of these stupid blobs do we need to open up the next level of our crafting table?
Where?
We need
I need
20, which means you need basically
Here, I'll
one
come
from
back
each
to you,
boss
Shanta.
is what we're getting.
Yeah.
I can hear Chanta now.
Yeah, once we get to
Yeah, I
heroic,
hear
you
you
need
now.
2
Where
bosses.
are we going? I'm
Come to
I'm
Skull.
sorry, but I don't fucking. I'm not fitting. I'm trying
It's
to do this.
fine. What happens
Just get on the
is,
seahorse and it takes you there.
listen,
What seahorse?
J-Cam's
What
gonna
fucking
take you. J-Cam's gonna take you to the seahorse.
Come to Skull.
Okay.
Behind you. And there's this seahorse here, which you can interact with.
Font of power. It's clickable.
Does it
Yeah, what
grant you
happens if we
power?
click it?
I don't know. There's two mobs by it, so I'm not gonna go run up and click.
Okay, the seahorse ride is kind of fun.
Tay's here. Okay, Tay's here.
It's a healthy seekers.
This is a very dark raid. I'm gonna have to turn my brightness up.
Are we not
Oh,
allowed to do Ashvane?
We have to do the other thing first.
Gross.
The remake of the boss from Legion.
Fucking Legion dungeon boss.
Everyone's
Very
favorite boss.
great
Which one is
content.
it?
It's
You
just
guys had a lot of practice. Everybody's good at
Which
dodging.
boss is
Except that I didn't do that raid. So
not a raid. It's a dungeon.
Dungeon.
which one?
Shara.
Oh.
The last boss of that is just the same thing, except this one's bigger, I think.
Really?
Oh. Okay, that's not that bad.
Oh, for God's sake.
There's no
He has
stat.
different mechanics.
Yeah, you can,
Slightly.
It's so huge.
It's very huge. This is a
Just
big
look at
boy.
his crotch the entire
I
time.
mean,
big chunk,
the
big chunk.
last boss in Eye is pretty huge.
We get to bathe in his bath.
Free of charge.
Oh man.
Bath water?
Yeah, we get to get some of his bath water. I want it for collect.
You're a weird person, Buttcoin.
There's
I mean,
people
we already-
selling bath water now, so.
You're just
it's not
figuring
really-
that out?
No, I reiterate it like 3 times a day.
What?
Oh, okay.
I just
Alright,
want.
cool.
I just want to buy some bath water. What's wrong? Use bath water. I won in Tesla Paris.
Buttcoin is.
I know a girl who
thirsty
worked her way through
girl.
college doing that.
Selling her bathwater.
Something like that.
I guess that meant he's mad.
You got big and red.
He had the most enormous bloodlust symbol above his head of all time.
You always know when they're big and red and mad and nude.
I made him smaller and bluer.
Oh, did you soothe?
I'll res after.
I guess that's what the kids are calling it.
Lullaby.
I assume that that's the only reason you bring a druid on the raid is so we can.
Boomkin is quite good right now. You might actually get nerfed at the end of the week. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Rira has his fingers crossed.
What level's your druid, Rira?
112. He could be raid ready in a week.
Shut up.
Seek help.
Excuse me, shaman for life.
You can't sit with us anymore.
No one can be bigger or better or madder or neuter than me.
That's what she said.
She did.
That was Butcoin's second album, Bigger, Madder, and Neuter.
Second album.
Yeah.
First, obviously, I did the classy self-titled EP. It was my first.
But for you, the self-titled EP would be something terrible.
Butcoin
Well,
coming at you
couldn't-
from the upper deck.
That's so
Couldn't-
good.
Couldn't
Lord.
couldn't stock
buy
that
it.
album in family store.
Walmart says no.
Tipper Gore called
I-
hearings
I-
against you.
I can't even fucking talk to you guys. I fucking hate all.
What? Hi, Chantal. Your microphone's working now.
Well, it is now. It is now, but fuck you all.
Fuck you too, buddy.
You're not getting the pre-release of Butcoin's next album,
No.
Chanta. Too
No,
legit
fuck
to
you
ship.
all.
That's a big orgy.
So what's the special?
So many tornadoes.
So that happens all throughout the fight, so I'll just get used to dodging those.
Yeah, this
Alright,
is the
follow
boss
me.
right here. It's almost dead.
Did you mean get used to getting hit in the face with them? Because that's what I was.
Yeah, I mean, that was my plan.
So.
Just like let him bounce me around while I heal.
They work. Their patterns work like the third boss in King's Rest. The one part of that boss is the lady that shoots at.
The axes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go that way.
Axe bitch is my nemesis. I don't like her.
We have to clear all the trash here, presumably.
Do we process around the platform? Is that what happens?
Yes, and we play Pomp and Circus. This is graduation. There you go.
No.
Oh my god.
Fell in the water.
Does the water
Did
kill
you? But I got out.
It was painful.
Scandal, something like that.
No, he just doesn't know how to swim.
Pandas are big and large and not buoyant.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's the problem. It's muscle instead of fat. If you were just fat, you would float.
Have you
Too
thrown?
much.
Have you tried to drown a lot of pandas, Mike?
This panda.
What is your PhD?
I like to
Animal
drown
rights.
bears.
I like to drown. My dissertation is about all the pandas I've.
I think I'm gonna reiterate. Fuck you all.
Yes, for Pat.
Wait, but their actual PhD is where all they do is like kill mice. That's like what they have to do.
Please stop confusing me with the bike chen that drowned all those horses.
No, there's no confusion here. I fucking hate you all.
I don't even know what I did, but I'm used to that.
Those are arcane bombs, like the one in the dungeon. You have to run them out and get dispelled.
Stand on top of everybody with them.
To
But
try
they're so
and put them
pretty. I
on-
want to stand in them.
They are pretty.
Dance party.
The ritual has begun. We all
Maybe there'll be a
have
toy where
our
we
parts
can
to
make
play.
one and dance in it.
Isn't that so, my child?
Wait, we ran out of mini boss.
I sacrifice all that
Let's
I
back
am
up a
to
little.
serve you. Gaze
I don't know
upon
how
Yeah,
big
she's
the.
gonna summon the boss in the middle of the pool.
Behold the rage of a queen.
DD, protect us.
Strike that monstrosity down, champions. We must
Honestly,
stop
it's
the
not
rope
that much
energy
bigger
from
than
this
the
chamber.
dungeon one. Oh, I guess we should run away.
It's
I'm
more
gonna-
purple and black.
I'm gonna
Oh
get
shit!
my
Wait!
buff.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Incoming.
Ah!
Crash appear.
Guess we should have cleared.
They're CCable. I got the one on the right.
And we might die from this.
It hasn't reset. Why?
Whatever.
Come get this trash.
I guess we'll die. I wonder if you can keep running.
This boss isn't fucking around.
So many tornadoes.
I'm stuck on a
When
light
they
post.
got a leash?
It's not. It's still back there. It's not even following us. It's just killing us from all the way over there.
It's a
I guess
stationary
that's not
boss.
a
It's not gonna
leashable one.
reset from range.
Oh well.
We learned something.
I predict. I predict this being a problem for a lot of polls. Every week, this is gonna happen.
How do you? Oh.
Just trying to die.
What the hell just happened?
The
Apparently,
boss
if you
pulled-
accidentally pull, you can't reset it, and we have to wipe.
Radiance of Ashara sees all.
What are these things doing?
Shaman fuckers, die already!
Get him, Rira.
Shaman fucker.
I'm not gonna heal you.
Get your Athelia.
Die!
Hey,
Die!
phase change.
Get him, Rira.
Oh, we got to
Finally.
the ad phase. Okay. Oh, we gotta run all the way back from here.
Where do we? This way?
No.
We go
I need to relog real quick.
Is this a water
This
slide?
way. This is faster.
Well, it's not a nice water slide.
Right anyway, if we have
All
to.
this falling damage.
I don't think that was faster, was it?
Yes. Otherwise, we have to go all around the
More
other
direct.
the large circle. I think we're exactly
Yes,
where we
one
started.
quarter of the circle is in
Right
fact
here,
faster
right here,
than
right here,
3/4
right
of a
here.
circle.
Zatar. I can't. I do understand shapes, sort of.
Shapes are hard.
To our right is the group we have to pull, or the boss will die. Will die.
Let's just clear it on the right. I don't know if it'll matter. Probably not.
Our poor Feast just chilling down there without us.
Wait, where can we do
Don't
it right here?
run up. Just stay at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
I mean, we. Oh, I guess. Well, it wasn't active when we were telling.
Try again on. Else.
Okay. So as you noticed, it spawns tornadoes on people, which will spiral out, and you need to dodge them. If you fall into the water outside, you take a bunch of damage and die. The inside one, I'm told, knocks you out, but who knows? So just stay on the platform.
Where are we positioning?
We're just all gonna probably just stack up and then
And move.
and run out the bombs. If you get bomb, you move it out of the raid. If you we have to move for tornadoes regardless, because if we're all stacked up, then it'll spawn on somebody nearby you. So you got to kind of move around, but try to kind of stay in the same general area because the tornadoes will eventually spiral out of where they spawn, and you'll be safe to move back in, like with the axe boss. And then in the phase 2, and go
I
ahead.
was going to say the recommendation for the bombs is to run ahead about 20 yards so that you don't get messed up with the tornadoes. You won't get a tornado if you've got a bomb on you, I guess. So
As long as they're, yeah, you want them to be. So if we are positioned kind of closer towards the center, because like melee is going to be up against the boss, for example, you want to run the arcane bomb out and also kind of towards the edges of the platform.
So,
then, go ahead.
why aren't we? So why aren't we spreading out here as opposed to all being one place?
We want to kind of keep the tornadoes spawning in a similar place so that they're not all crisscrossing all over. It'd be better to kind of keep them and let them spiral out, and then we can all reset. And we also want to be gathered for when she does the transition into the ad phase, where a random ad will spawn and we need to kill it. And our vision is reduced, so I don't know if we'll be able to see where it is. We're just gonna probably just make a circuit around the platform, So let's go clockwise again, and you'll see little like walls of traps as we go around. We triggering one spawns tornado, so we don't want to trigger all of them, but we have to go through one in order to get through the wall. So we will always clear the one on the inside lane, so closest to the boss. So if we're running clockwise around the boss, it'll be the rightmost one as we approach the wall. If you're confused about that, just when you reach the wall, just hang back and let someone else clear it and dodge the tornadoes that come out and run through the gap that form. And then I think the only other thing is there's once we get to the ad, the arcane bombs still come out, so you still want to take them out of the raid. But the ad also knocks you back, so you don't want to be against either edge of the platform with your back to the water, because then you'll get knocked in the water. So if you want to position yourself so that you'll get knocked back into ground on the platform. But I think that's it. It's just arcane bombs and tornadoes, and we'll see what else happens. And remember, we're going to try to run clockwise to get the ad, unless it's completely obvious where it spawns, but it says your vision's supposed to be reduced, so I don't know if we'll be able to see.
Whoops.
Yeah, reflask if you.
Do we want to break or do we want to reflask?
We'll break after this pull.
Hint buff.
Okay.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No escape! Power overwhelming!
There's the boss.
Are we lusting now or later?
I have no idea.
Let's just lust now then.
Do it now.
If it's a single phase fight.
There's two that'll. But we should be fine. Just watch out for those tornadoes. Try to be somewhat grouped up.
Power overwhelming! Power overwhelming!
Take the bombs out, guys. Let's drop them in.
Okay, there's the squall traps.
Power overwhelming!
I don't see the ad anymore. Oh, here it comes. Alright, let's go clockwise. See if you can find the ad. Don't get hit by tornadoes.
Here it is on.
There should be a gap in the.
Oh, that way it's clockwise. Got it.
Well, looks like we can
Nah.
dodge it. Make sure you move in close once you drop your bomb. We have reduced vision, so we can't if you're far out.
Run those out.
Move those out. Come back in.
Position yourself so your back is in a safe direction. Oh, never mind. It's dead. Back on the bus.
Power overwhelming!
I love it when I get the arcane bomb every time.
Isn't it so nice?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm personally liking the
Traps
sweet
are out.
tomatoes.
Here comes the ad phase. We're gonna go clockwise again. Watch out for those bombs. Let them blow up before we move. Always clear the inside. Stay on the inside lane. Watch out for tornado. Make sure you put your back not against the water.
Advice: don't put your back to the
Getting
arcane
close.
Move the bombs out.
Move the bombs out.
bomb. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
We're fine.
Didn't realize it was on me.
Back on the boss.
Looking how the tornadoes are forming a lot of the time, we should be better stacked. Because it gives you a good 2-second warning.
It's actually you step out, and then if you step back exactly to where it dropped, it will spiral around you, harm you. Just like Axe Bitch.
Yeah, but if we're all stacked, we'll get several tornadoes all just dropping in the same place.
Guys.
You
Did
can't
we
what,
just
sorry?
kick things?
We killed it.
Yay!
Somehow. I think it was fine. All res.
Oh good, I got 3 Aqueous Reliquary.
Nice.
Where do you see that? Is that currency or is that a physical?
It's an item.
We're gonna go ahead
Because
and
they
break
want
now.
to fill your bags with every fucking thing in this stupid patch.
If you're here, let's keep going and do trash, but you can go break now if you need.
Aqueous reliquary.
I mean, I don't think there is any trash really.
Before Ash.
Isn't there just like the one pool that we skipped? Oh, there might be more.
Yeah, I thought they said you were supposed to get one of those off each boss, and you need to combine 3. So
No, it's there's
No, it's
no.
three,
So the
only
thing for
one
the
per table.
professions that you make, that is 1 per boss on normal, 10 per boss on heroic. That's for crafting.
The reliquaries are
These
this
are
boss and
for
Ashara.
are for the essences, right? And you need 9 total. So if we clear all of normal, we'll all have the first rank of the essence. Otherwise, we'll have to wait
It's
for next
the
week.
vision essence if you open it up and look at your neck.
It's the condensed life force for DPS. And it yeah, so it'll drop 3 pieces off that boss, 3 off the court boss, and 3 off Ashara herself.
now.
Oh,
So
no, you have
Let me
to do
in.
those orbs, probably the 2 packs up the top and bottom.
Or
Orbs
back
of power,
from
or
where
fonts
we
of
came
power,
from.
whatever they're called.
No, those ones I mentioned that. Oh, that's clickable.
Are you putting down a break timer?
We did.
Ancient pedestal.
It's
Did? Why don't I
optional.
see it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
There's one above and one
As opposed to mandatory breaks.
Mandatory fun.
Hey, hold on, I'm not in the military anymore.
Were you ever?
Yeah.
I have trouble with that. You just do not seem like that kind of.
Not sure if that's an insult or a compliment.
Nah, it's
You
within
seem like more of a
character.
free spirit.
It's more of a what?
Something about.
Free spirit.
Oh.
The better our chances of foiling Ajara's mad scheme.
or
Did we push it?
push the or.
We did. We got to push another one.
Just
What is this?
Push or.
What is
Okay,
happening?
We got to push some
Orb.
orbs.
I went to use the bathroom and came back and thing is happening.
Orbs.
Push
We're
two
trying to
Orbs.
open up the next platform.
We're
Oh.
trying to.
We need to fondle the balls to get the opening.
You know, it's all
I can't
about
believe no one
balls
went for
again.
that until Kells did. I was expecting that earlier.
Were you fishing for it? Like.
Yeah, I thought
No,
that was
I
what
just
people-
assume that any time
Uh-oh,
that
Steelix
an
is about to
opportunity
get a
to say
big-
things happens.
Steelix is about to pick a fight with Luna and Earthdream, apparently.
Uh-oh. It's the Green Wall lecture.
I don't know
Yeah,
who
but they're
Steelix
being
is, but I
hard.
appreciate it.
He's like
Steelix
Hey,
is always
he's
fun.
like 20. He's very nice. He was playing with
still
us
think of
a
him
while
like
back.
9.
He came over. He was in. Actually, he's the kid of somebody that Chanta and all of them used to raid with.
I feel like you're supposed to not stand on top of people with that.
Ah, that is why I'm dying. Hmm.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Got it.
Oh.
It's fine.
Well, who's being hit by it?
It was me. I was standing in it.
Who touched the or?
Oh, I intend to. I merely wanted our guests.
Rezzing. Okay.
Alright, so what
You can all release
do or
yes.
not do or not do to not
No! Not like this!
Stand in something.
Oh boy,
supposed to touch the orb or not touch the orb?
We already touched the orb. There's no more orb to touch.
Consider our
I touch the
bargain
fishy.
complete.
I think at this point we're talking inappropriate touches, and we just don't want to go there.
I think we have for next week when we have to touch the orbs again.
I'm
Tier
not
2.
doing inappropriate touches. I'm just saying.
No, this is
We're
good
gonna,
touch.
we're gonna have
Nice
a break
touch.
now
Well,
Appropriate touch.
we had one.
while we were touching yours.
No, you can't say that it's a break while you're expected to kill trash. That's not what a
said
break
it
is.
was optional.
I wish you
The union
just
disagrees.
gonna go
It's
capture the
optional.
cat if we were. If we're not, I won't.
I think the official phrasing at this point is "fuck no, Kung Fu."
Yes, ma'am.
Does the union want to negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement?
Equal pay.
Union
Equal
says
pay.
you.
This is not a fucking union thing. It's just like there's this and there's that, and like point or no point.
You better be glad that we're not in an orchestra or something. Like people just walk away. They're just like, "Oh, union break. We're done. Bye."
So, Chanta, do you have your salty title up today? I'm just checking.
Always.
I totally fucking do.
Okay. Well, this boss does some interesting stuff with Coral. So you can see she has, well, I don't know if you can see it.
Sorry, that was just anyway.
She has a shell that you deplete by damaging her, and then once her shell is depleted, then we can actually damage. And then various mechanics will drop Coral throughout the room, and you want to take them. Well, the tank one they'll drop near the edges, and then the ones that go on everyone else, you can just kind of space out inside the room apart from each other. But what happens is that she will summon a wave from each coral that is on the ground, and they will regenerate her shield if they reach them. And so you block the wave with your body. One player is all that's needed per wave, and one will spawn from each coral growth. And you will get a dot on you when you do that, and it'll stack. So you hypothetically want to spread it out between as many people as possible.
Or I can shroud and get as much. I'm
Yep.
assuming.
You can be proactive if you want and try to do fancy things. But on normal, it probably isn't a big deal to take more than one. But just be proactive when you have no stacks. Preemptively position yourself in front of a coral, so that you can soak the next wave that comes out of it, for example. And that also does raid-wide damage when it hits a person, so we'll be healing through it. Okay, and then there's a bubble. Let me look at the exact description.
Briny bubble. It's a trap and it deals damage. And you have to everyone else has to kill it.
Yeah, it's like the I guess maybe not. I kind of thought of it like the Mithraxors, but I guess you have to break the bubble. But it sounds like from the description that you can stack them all on top of each other. Once people get them, they can all kind of gather up. So we'll mark the center of the room for you to gather. Okay, so we'll mark the center of the room. So if you get bubble, you want to stack together so that people can AoE off your bubble. And then the last thing is that in phase 2, once we break her carapace or whatever, she goes into a separate phase where she becomes damageable, and she won't spawn any new coral growths, but occasionally she'll mark people with arcing azurite, which has 3 different colors. And you need to pair up with the person with your color and stand to either side of one of the coral growths, and then the electricity will arc between the two of you, and if it passes through a coral, it will break it.
And if it passes through a person, it will hurt them.
And bonus points for breaking more than one.
Hopefully that won't be necessary. But yeah, you need to know what color you are and where your buddy is, and try to position yourself so that you two will be on either side of a coral and not be double duty with another pair of a different color, right? You all want to get different coral growths.
And everyone else runs away so that they're not between them.
Yeah.
And gets out.
Everybody else can be wherever they're safe, and we will bloodlust when the carapace breaks for the first time and we enter phase 2.
Okay. Okay. You don't want to wait until second time, because then cooldowns will be up. 3-minute cooldowns will be.
I don't know how long the carapace phase is going to last, the first one, so we'll see how much health there is, and we'll take the data into next week and see if we'll adjust.
Yeah. One of the guys you had said like from a minute 10 to a minute 50. And remember, the shields, each time she goes into a phase 1, the shield will be bigger. So we really want to try to kill her by the end of the second
Can you give me just 1 second?
She starts off shielded, right? And so what do we do the whole time she's shielded?
While I'm doing this,
you damage her and to break off the shield.
Oh.
Yes, Tejas. Yes, Tejas, please drop a second one.
So the shield is.
I don't know how big it is.
You're really muted.
How's that?
Much better.
It was all in my beard. My mic.
Your mic was in your beer?
My microphone.
Beard.
Oh.
Beard.
How long does the shield phase last? Do you guys have any idea before she puts?
You
I
can
until
breathe
it's
this
depleted.
a minute and something.
Until we hit it hard enough to make it go away.
Fortitude lasts. Devotion aura lasts 3 minutes, and I have a time.
Thank you, Jan.
18 seconds on resounding protection.
This is good info.
RTF fucking M.
Okay, so Lunanessus, this the mode of the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Baller, open trade with me. Let me show you. I have this one. Hold on. Is that the one you want? Force multiplier?
No, critical navigation.
Critical navigation. Do you mean deadly navigation?
Yeah, deadly. Sorry.
Okay. Is crit your highest stat right now?
Yeah.
So this other one will give you more crit.
Yeah, I have that other one on the other weapon.
Oh, I see. Okay, so put the weapon in there. You have to put it. If you put the weapon in, will not be traded. I can enchant it. There we go.
Thank you.
We're gonna remember if you have the bubble on you, you want to move to the middle and stack up so people can break you out more easily.
Okay, everybody take flasks. That thing is still up. I want it to disappear. Good lord.
Use it. Take another one. Keep going. Come on. Deplete it.
I already took a second one. Ah, I have the alchemy buff too, so it lasts forever.
5, 4, 3.
You're all set for questing.
2, 1.
I'll tear you apart!
Looks like those are the coral growth.
Gotta intercept that bubble before it reaches her.
Here comes the first bubble. Just stay in. Actually, wait, it'll probably stun everybody else. I won't it. We'll see. That looks fine. Go ahead and break it. Here come the bubbles. Break Zutter out. Go ahead and lust. Arcing Azeroid's coming in 10 seconds.
As your right is is mine to wield.
Go to either side of a coral growth.
Blue team rocked it, the rest of you suck.
Your corpses will
Stay in with the bubble.
Stay in with the bubble.
Break out Brasmus first.
I can just say I missed it.
Oh, you missed it.
And you can bubble out of a bubble.
That seems counterintuitive.
There's
Guys, get
Arcane
on
Lizard.
sides of the That's get on other sides of the coral.
Apparently tanks can get hit by that.
Yeah, most
Alright,
of the
so
stuff
some
is
therapists.
tanks and DPS. So
Here comes
healers
the first
and all
coral.
don't. Might you want to move her from the coral?
She's
so
moving
that-
now.
She's moving when the bash goes down.
Oh, okay. So that the bubbles have people have time to intercept them.
I feel like I should be able to dispel that shield off her.
Maybe you can steal it. Bubble.
It's gonna go on me.
And me.
She's on her phase again.
Azurite is mine to wield.
Break the coral.
Drown like the rat.
Bubble's going out.
Bring her.
Make sure you break out people.
If you get that bubble, just stack in the melee. I don't. Is there any reason?
You mean to stay
Well-
always stacked in melee?
I mean, the bubble people, so they can get.
Oh yeah, no, I ran it towards melee before as fast as I could until I got frozen.
Alright, we'll break her one more time and then we'll kill her. So just do the same thing. Bubbles coming.
Your corpses will feed the depths.
I tried to ton off you,
Break the bubble. job. Seems reasonable enough.
I see a bunch of pets. This was Lady Ashman, right?
Oh
That
boy,
was Lady
should
Ashman.
have been protection. Raz, you gotta let me know when tank trinkets are.
When tank trinkets are what?
I guess it's also has a DPS trinket. Never mind. I should not.
Want the ring off that box. It's like, sweet Ace Master.
I'm following you if you know where you're going.
Are we going down further?
I got one of those rings. You want it?
It looks like you should.
Yes.
Yeah,
think
to
I'm
the
stuck.
hatchery. How do you get down there?
I think we have to go the other way.
What's
The
happening? I'm
icon
just
is
following.
near where
You
she
tricked
is.
me, Zetter.
Did the floor open up or something?
I never.
Yeah, I thought it would be near Ashman.
Zutter's a fucking liar.
Bouncing around, looking like you know where you're going.
Trolling.
What happens if you go in the center?
Oh, I see. Chant is dead
I
down there.
think that's where we're supposed to go
He's
down.
the only one who went the right way.
She died for it. Oh no. Is there an
You fall
elevator?
down?
She fucking.
Shanta gave her life so that we could know where to go.
Hold on, I'm resing.
There's a bunch of bosses down there. That's
Go
what
on,
there's
jump.
mine.
Yeah, there's stuff down there. Don't jump. Okay, everyone jump.
Just everyone jump. Oh, well, I ran off the side.
Oops.
Hey JKM, how's it going?
Oh crap! Yeah.
I'm so
fast.
sorry. That did not do what I wanted to do. I was just trying to be helpful.
I'll try to be helpful.
There's a lot of falling here if you don't make that jump.
So we're actually alive down here, and it looks like you can probably skip that pack up there. So actually, we're the good ones who know what we're doing.
Wow, such pros.
Ow!
Ow!
Yeah, we have to soak those, by the way.
Arrived just in time to welcome these little ones into my
Hold on, JKM. I have a fucking Nomus.
Don't go anywhere.
Heal me. Tay, heal me.
I'm down in front of Orgasmoa.
Heal, we're all dying from this dot.
It lasts for 30 seconds.
I know, I used
Why
a
aren't you
thing.
healing me?
I used a potion and a health stone and I'm still dying.
Tay,
same here.
despicable, Tay.
And
Here's
my
just
crew
a soul well in case anyone needs more.
Res down here again.
Yeah, I'm resing.
I need more cookies down here.
Oh, don't back up.
What was your
Don't back up. Don't back up, Baller. Don't back up. There's stuff behind you.
Oh shit.
How do we not have that dot?
You have to stand in the puddles and soak them. They're like big spires that point up. I don't know if this trash will have it or not.
I have no idea what to do on any of the bosses. I only read the first 4.
Yeah, I think you should stand in these.
I definitely left.
That went better.
Yes.
It's amazing what happens when you do the mechanics.
Stand in bad, don't stand in bad.
We
What
could
is
do
this?
so much.
That's so stupid.
That Hulk's kind of cool looking though.
This seems bad.
He's not stunnable.
Zephyrs, did you
Everybody
and I
get in the...
tried to hit
I think
the...
just one person has to get into it and so good with that.
Try to hit what?
Did we both try to kick
Yeah.
that? That was so sad.
I mean, it's a pretty good bet with like a 45-second cast time on a mob that's 900 times my size that I probably can't stun it, but I can try.
Chanta here for Chanta.
Yeah, she's offline right now though.
Is this boss the tender as in he tends to things, or the tender as in he feels quite tender?
This is one of the bosses where if you have to.
He makes good chicken tenders.
He makes chicken tenders.
See, me and Viable are on the same page.
I know. Oh, Special Man.
Oh my God, Rira, Jesus Christ!
Special Man.
I think you mean Kel'Thas
You
Sunstrider.
just wrote a fucking novel.
Report Rira. Report Rira.
For spam.
It's covering my whole.
Chanta, did you DC? I saw her go offline, but she's still in Discord. Allegedly.
Probably taking a nap.
I'd be getting drunk right now.
I think it's a little late for that.
You
there?
The sexy Drana.
Because that's who I am on the inside. So.
Why do you always get that one?
The sexy Draenei.
I want to be a sexy Draenei.
Especially with a flag that doesn't even like actually attach itself to you.
I can make everybody be a sexy Draenei.
Alright, let's do it.
We are on a strict timetable. You will not interfere.
There you go. Now target the dancing flames and type dance.
No, I'm Kel'Thas Sunstrider. I will not.
It won't let me click on it.
What the? You turned a panda into.
Oh, but as soon as I move away, I'm not anymore. That's no fun.
Ooh, I have a little flaming tail.
Out of this! Your fire burns within me.
I like how they're supposed to be twins, but they're definitely lesbians. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look at my pennant! Why is my flag coming out of my neck? Why isn't it like a normal flag? It looks like I've been stabbed by it. Oh no.
We're gonna. This one does a lot of tank damage as soon as they pick up a new tank picks up the boss. So just be ready for that with external. And then it's gonna put a debuff on certain people. What's it called? Incubation fluid. And if you have it, you just need to be away from other people who don't have it. And then so if we're facing the boss, let's just have, if you have fluid, go to the left side as we're facing right now, and if you don't have it, go to the right side. So everybody will start on the right, and we'll just slowly have people shift over as it goes.
So Chanta hasn't DC'd, she's just AFK.
She's DC'd
No,
from WoW.
she's DC'd from WoW. I think she.
And then there's going to be ads that spawn. And we kill them, and after they die, they will spawn an eruption under themselves. And let's try having the tank soak it. If it's too much, we'll have immunity soak it. And then let's see. So the boss,
Can we get a marker for where to run with the fluid?
It's just left and right, so I'll just.
We're gonna turn around and like get confused.
Yeah. Can the fluid people stack with each other, or should they be spread?
Presumably they can, but we'll see. Just try.
Oh well, progress hasn't even updated for the new content yet.
So we'll have God, why does it keep doing? There we go. We'll have debuffed players go to the green side and non-debuffed players go to the red side. Now, apparently there is also an Icar mechanic where 3/4 of the room will become unsafe, right? And then you just have to move to the clear space in the room. I don't know what it looks like though, so we'll just see what it looks like when it happens. And then there's an intermission. I guess it'll go through that portal behind it or something, and we'll follow it. It's kind of like Iminar where we go across the bridge. There's just traps and stuff that you want to dodge. And if there's ads up, let's just kill them first and then do it.
So the incubation's stacked together, right?
It looks like it.
Can immunity people intentionally trigger the
Yes,
trap?
they should be able to. But let's see how bad the damage is. And then as you run across the bridge, there's going to be various things to dodge that can knock you off, and if you get knocked off into the jellyfish, you'll die. What else? There's new ads once we get to the second platform, but otherwise it's pretty similar. There's an interrupt and a lance that you move to the edge.
Do we float or anything, or do we just run up the ramp?
I think it's just a run from what it sounds like. I haven't seen any footage. And the second platform, we don't have markers for it yet because we're not there, but we'll do the same thing for the incubator fluid once we're there. But let's see how the ads look, because I'm not quite sure how that works, or the bridge. So let's give it a roll. Is Chanta offline in BattleNet too?
Yeah. No.
So it's treason then.
It's sleep. Sleeping at the keyboard.
She's napping. It's okay. We should pull.
Just give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm dealing with something.
Okay.
If anyone needs any ring enchants, I've got a bunch of scrolls.
I could use one actually. Let me see whether it wants haste or mastery.
If he's critted master, I didn't make any versatility.
You know, in real life, I would never walk up to something called Mystery Keg and take a drink.
Why not?
Just not that kind of girl.
Are you sure you went to university?
That's how you make new memory.
I mean, I have a diploma, but I don't remember much from that time period.
In the words of Brett Kavanaugh, you like beer?
I do like beer. Fortunately, I think that's about all I have in common with him.
That's
Okay, I'm ready.
So are we kicking Chana?
No, she's
No,
not. She can just stay
just
in the
leave
group.
her.
We have 21. Why do you have to be so spiteful?
Well, no, the boss health is up.
No, it's not.
It's scaled to
It
21.
shows 21 on our flag.
You won't do extra.
You can have a
details
person
depending on-
online in your raid group, and if they're not inside the instance, the boss's health will not.
Savash?
You said beer.
Yeah, you might be getting water.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, which one's green and which one's red?
Debuffs go to the green. There goes the fluid. Go to the safe spots in between the circle.
That was kind of
There's
gross.
the ad. Zutter needs external.
What was that?
That's the thing that you have to soak.
Don't soak them.
What?
No, the tank or immunities has to soak.
Take it.
Did somebody cast something on me?
I don't know. Here's the pool.
Back out to.
When are we lusting?
We'll do it once we get to the second platform.
Don't stand in those puddles.
Should I have aggro?
Alright, now we're crossing the bridge. Let's see what it looks like.
Bye bye.
I guess the ads don't spawn on them.
Don't interrupt this yet.
Yep. Wait for everybody
You
to
gonna
go.
let a tank interrupt?
We have to wait for everyone to get down.
Everybody's down.
Ouch.
Looks like.
No, it murdered me on the bridge.
I know.
We weren't down far enough, sorry. This is pretty much the end of the cast. You have to be fast.
And do I lust or what?
Go ahead and do it, yeah. same sides for fluid. Ads are up.
Interrupt. I'll get next.
I can get next match.
What were we supposed to do? The incubation view of the fluid again? I forget.
Go to the back left of the boss as you.
Nothing.
Alright, just stay away from people as much
Take
as
it out.
possible. You
Come
can't
to
take it out.
skull if you want. Ads are up.
You're gonna need to on. Oh,
Res Utter.
Don't stand in that.
Is there a reason not to always bring them to the boss?
Not to what?
Bring the ads to the boss for Cleave. Is
Yes,
there a
they
reason?
shouldn't be on the boss.
Because he reduces.
Correct.
Increases damage done and reduces damage.
And now you're inaudible.
Good job.
Alright.
Let's see if the res will reach you.
Wait, if you release it, just puts you right where you need to be.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop for here.
Great, thank you.
Come back tomorrow and continue. Go
Oh.
ahead and hit up on the.
Are we gonna trade loot?
And so tomorrow, since tomorrow's Mythic Plus night.
Oh, sorry.
Basically the gist is that instead of 425s, 415 is the max you get. You get them from 6s. Since 415 is what you get from Mechagon, I think that new Mechagon dungeon. I think we should probably just focus on the Mechagon dungeon unless people have different ideas. That'll be my plan tomorrow, is to make groups for the Mechagon dungeon.
Well, good reason also to do Mechagon is to get the final boss asset.
Yeah, again, there's no reason to do Mythic Plus if we're just gonna get the same loot from Mechagon dungeon. So that's.
Unless you need that.
Yay, Vilevolt got gear.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I forgot to open my.
Hey, Zed, are you still in Discord?
I got 4 Titan Forged items.
Any chance you don't need that fist weapon?
no, you can have it. Let me log out.
Sorry.
She couldn't log out quite quick enough. She was trying to log off before her loot box.
No, I mean, if it's an upgrade, I don't want to take it. I could use it for
No,
off.
not really. I mean, item level wise, it is. It has the
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's not. It's a 15 item level upgrade. It's not that big a deal.
Okay, never mind. That's yours.
No, I don't.
Will it let you trade it?
How can
It
it
won't
be the
even let you
wrong
trade it.
stats?
Yeah, it
Oh,
might
you're
not
right.
let you
It's
trade it.
soulbound. Never
Yeah, it
mind.
won't let you trade it. It
But
won't let you trade it
better-
if it's a eye level upgrade.
How is 15 item levels for a weapon that does damage?
Is
and-
it a main
and-
hand?
Because she's a tank, so the stats are more important than the damage.
Just make sure you equip it at least once before you get rid of it, because I think you have to equip it before it, so that next time you get it, it'll let you trade it.
Oh, is that how it works?
Oh. I didn't know that worked.
I believe so. That's what I read, is that you have to have at least equipped a similar level item before it will let you trade them away. If it's just in your bags, it doesn't count. But I could be wrong about that, or rather, the source that I read that from could be wrong about
If
that.
it's soulbound, it doesn't hurt just to put it on and take it off. You
Just in
already
case.
traded anyhow. Yep. Ain't gonna hurt.
So go ahead and read.
I
up
wonder
on
where the
last
third
3
battle pet
bosses
is
for
in there.
first.
I got 2 of them.
Nice.
The wild pets, not the drops. I never get the drops. Olds is the warlock that gets all the pet drops. Like, it's
He
as
also
a
got a
rule.
450 trinket.
I know. He
So
gets
great.
he gets the gear first, and he gets all the pets.
You're gonna have to look at making you're gonna have to look at macroing that on use to something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. That's crazy having an equip and on use.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like you, Olds, but if I could murder you and take your stuff, I would.
Gee, thanks. Anyhow, catch you guys tomorrow for
Later.
Good night.
Good
night.
Did she just have a rage blackout, and that's where she went?
I'm assuming.
Definitely rage quit.
No, she wasn't mad. She thought she was mad during part of it, but then she was joking and whispering me. So I don't know that she actually was mad anymore, but she was not coherent.
She's
The
just
other
trying to
part,
gain your confidence so she can kill you in your sleep day.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I don't know.
Well, those were easy to brute force, those first few ones.
Yeah, I mean, we could have probably pulled without anything and figured it out, like just reading the dungeon journal. I think that should be our new policy on normal modes, on new tiers, is just like we try a pull after everyone reads the dungeon journal and see how it goes, and then we don't do any other talking.
It was okay. It was a little bit too much, but it wasn't.
We can get like
Getting
more pulls.
4 done with a couple
5.
absences.
5 done.
Did we do 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 3 left.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So we'll probably get through the rest of it this week, which would be nice.
Well,
Depending on how hard it ramps up.
Azshara could be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, if it suddenly ramps up in difficulty.
I mean, they do that at the end. How do I turn? Where is it? I've been sitting here trying to turn on war mode forever.
How do I do this?
I couldn't figure
Are
it
we
out.
are we questing somewhere? Is this what are we doing?
I don't know. I have to deal with this. What the? Stop jumping at me. Fuck.
Hi, puppy.
Get him!
Yeah, I'll
Get
be-
him!
I'll be. What the fuck? Tanner, come here. Tanner. What do you want? Oh.
Okay.
What do you want, Tanner?
Time
What
for
do
a
you want?
walk? Food?
Come on, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Come here. What do you want? Don't start the fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Ah!
Hi, puppy. I love you.
I'll be right back. I have to deal with this now.
I still have to do Emissary and Mechagon today. I did Nazjatar quests, although I guess I could go back and finish doing rares and crap. Should I forgotten to fix my transmog since I got a new weapon out of my chest.
Oh, I forgot to have the stupid. To get stupid Dark Moon Fair.
I was lazy and did not bother with it for Nazjatar. Maybe I will for Mechagon.
So Brasmus,
What's up?
we're probably gonna have to figure out how to do these dungeons.
You mean for tomorrow night, or?
Yeah, like I don't know who else is gonna look it up. Apparently they're like semi-difficult, so we actually need to know how to fucking do them, and not just try to face
Cal
roll them.
did it with Bike Chen and Zetter tanking.
We killed one boss in about an hour and a half. I suspect it would have been less
From
of a giant
Mechagon
pain
you're
with.
talking about?
Yeah. It would have been less of a pain with decent DPS. Like Bike Chen was good, but
It's basically like KRF and last expansion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like spend an hour figuring it out, but like glance over.
It is time for these little ones to be tested, so they can begin working towards their destiny. Encourage them to return to the Hall of Castes.
All aboard! The Greasy Eels leaving port! The Resistance is always in need of resources. You can aid us by locating mechanized chests across the island.
Oh, there's a new world quest up. God damn it! I have to go to Thunder Bluff. Oh.
Just also remind Zelda tomorrow to not be leader of her group, so that you can do the boss.
Yeah.
Off again.
Yeah, it seems like we probably would just want to shoot for doing the first 4 bosses.
Is that really that long?
Well, I mean, it's like Kara, and Kara got split into upper and lower, so it's 8 bosses, so it'll probably end up being 2 Mythic Plus dungeons, 4. So I'd expect it to take probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours your first time if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, I'm just gonna let people in the groups decide what they want to do. I mean, people have to go. People have to go.
So it's genuinely not easy, and depending on the group, some of them may not even get through it.
Yeah, we may not be able
You guys barely beat one boss.
Yeah.
Well,
if I read up on it, I better be in a group with other people who have read up on it.
Well, it's not like the mechanics are hard because you don't know them. It's even if you know the mechanics, it's still genuinely not easy. I don't know if the other bosses are easier, but that one is incredibly difficult to heal. The one we did, it was like Trixie and Katya or something.
What?
Weird that it would be harder than
It was Trixie and something.
Trixie and Katya? They named him after 2 drag queens.
I don't know. I don't know what the other one's name was. One of them was Trixie.
Are you joking? Oh.
Shit, I'm still in raid, aren't I? That's the second time I've done this.
I can't do this fucking game, even with the website. I just can't do it. I can't. Numbers are hard.
Which game?
You did the one, it tells you the order of which ones to go and what to buy while you're there.
Oh yeah, use that website. It's great.
Very hard.
I love it.
Doesn't work.
I love it.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
You just have problems.
Well, now there's 2 up. Oh my god.
Oh god damn it!
I just want it to be freaking Seahorse time.
What's that seahorse from?
Which one? The one I have?
Yes.
Is Fabius. He's from a rare and is a lot harder to get now. In the first couple days, so you have to take a selfie with it. It's from Nazjatar. You have to take a selfie with it, and then it pops into your bags.
What rare?
Its name is Fabius.
I refuse to get the selfie camera and participate in such things.
Okay, well then you can't have it.
I already have a seahorse, and I don't need
Where in Nazjatar does it show up?
I want to say near the Ashen Strand, but I'm not sure. In the first couple days, what happened is people were forming raids, and one person would taunt it, and then everyone could just take their selfie with it, right? And you just had to not hit it because it only has like 45,000 health. But then they made it untauntable, so you can't do that anymore. You actually just have to find it in the wild and try to get a selfie with it.
Oh my god, I accidentally bought a bunch of extra stuff I didn't need because I didn't use the website correctly. I forgot to take out the things I already had. Oh man.
What are you trying to do?
I'm not. I don't know how to do things. I don't know how to work things or do things.
Oh, why did you already have a bunch of stuff? I mean, if it's...
Because I forgot to take out the old stuff, the stuff for the first item.
Yeah, but that won't change anything.
No, she had it selected so that it would, for the items for both, but she'd already bought one.
No, you don't. That's not how your website works. Your website goes, you look at the recipe and you put in the number you need to buy for the item you want. That's all you do.
But
so having
what
stuff
she
in your
did is
bags
she
won't
put
affect
in,
that.
She put in the stuff for the first one, bought the first one, then added the stuff for the second one without deleting the numbers that were required for the first one.
What?
Is what I'm understanding.
Yes,
is
but
what she
that
did.
does what you just said means. Why
I
would
rebought all the stuff for the first one again on accident, so I don't need. After purchasing
that's
the first
problem
one.
is that you bought the stuff for the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah. The problem is I'm fucking dumb, Tay. Like that's the overarching issue.
Yes, it's not the website. It's just she used it wrong, and she knows that.
I don't have those crap in my bags. Hope it's useful for tomorrow.
So Trench Slug is the last wild pet I need from inside the raid.
So it's not hard to make the ring enchant, Tay.
Nope, they're cheaper than the old ones.
Whoops.
I know. I don't understand where this world boss is.
It's a giant mind squid thing with 2 night elves next to it.
No, that's not it.
The new world boss?
There's 2 up for me. It must be in this cave.
What?
Is he always gonna drop 415, or will he drop the heroic equivalent next? That's my question. Probably, since that's how it went the first week of when
world boss.
Ibis
Someone
came
got a
out.
425 weapon, but I
No,
don't
I mean
know if that was
it's a Titan Forge or something. It would seem to make sense. It would probably do the exact same as it was last time, which means it will drop 430 next week. Which one is it? The Soulbinder guy?
Yeah, out in the corner.
Oh,
Yes.
so
I didn't get anything, so I'm sad.
Melissa, you can't do this. He's in a pissy mood. You're making him pissy.
What did I do? Who is
You
what?
went, Savage. You
Oh.
you went against what
I didn't know. Look, I can't tell what mood Ceviche is in.
he's always,
Especially
always,
from text.
always moody. Always. That's just generally how he is.
Are you supposed to grow out of that?
We don't really know him when he was really young, so it could be possible that this is.
Grew into it.
Just this is improved, but still not for human consumption.
Sovereign, have you done any of your dailies yet? I'm guessing no. I'm guessing you just got on.
I've done
Alright.
nothing. Yeah, somebody's
Let's do
trying
it.
to PvP me.
I'll PvP them.
Two
Yes, that's how that works.
Wait, why am I? Hold on, I fucked up. Leave that group. I was still in the raid. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
was.
just
Got all...
invited to a raid.
I need to go grab the Thunderbluff thing, but I'll come do all my shit.
Yeah, I haven't grabbed anything.
Did you get your Thunderbluff mod?
Oh yeah, I have that, but I didn't grab the quest. I was just flying up.
Bye, Chen.
Yo,
You
what's
are
up?
not here on Friday, right?
I am not here this coming Friday, so we either have to do it tomorrow, like after Mechagon, and just like knock it out, or you take
We can do
Zutter
that.
and I'll be sad.
We could do that. We'll figure it out because other people. We need to get some other people keys too. I can't do it for everybody in the guild. I can't I don't have enough keys for everybody in the guild, but I can get.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. I'm flexible in that I am here until Thursday at like.
Okay. Well, we also need to make sure we get your. You need to get your You need a conquest cap. You need to definitely do that before, no matter what. Even if we don't get you 1K rep. Oh my god! I left my other dog outside.
I mean, that's like I can probably. I
You
did okay
forgot
with
your
that,
dog?
just doing like assaults and stuff. So we can also just grind it out when I get back.
She's probably away from the computer right now.
Oh,
tending to
that
the
would
dog.
make sense.
She forgot her dog.
I believe she has a wireless headset, like you can talk to her, but she won't be able to push the talk respond to you.
Oh, it's even better.
That is correct.
That's amazing. We can make fun of you while you walk away and you can't say shit
Occasionally,
back.
I put my headset.
Occasionally she leaves it on and then goes and takes a dump while she has it on.
Yeah, I have definitely pooped while listening to you guys talk.
But that's okay because I don't have to hear it, so I don't care.
Maybe I could bring a mic.
All you need to do is just turn off.
Are the
push to
germs
talk.
going to get on me through the computer? No.
It's a pretty strong poop.
Especially after Thai food.
No, Indian. I don't eat Thai food.
Oh, that's right, Indian.
I love Thai food. How
You
can you not
definitely
like
had
Thai food?
some raids delayed because of Indian.
But what I was saying, we can just I'll be around basically once I get back, and we can just grind out.
Well, the thing is, like, if you get your conquest this week, you have the conflict and strife in your box next week. That's why if you don't get it this week, you have to wait another week.
Right. So I need to get it this week. But that's like I did okay, like not even doing.
Okay, here's what we will do. I don't know how long you can stay on tomorrow night, but I will, after we finish whatever, we'll do a quick key with people, and then you and me can grind out battlegrounds. We can do whatever. I'll do my dailies later, and we can just do whatever we can to get you conquest cap. Martin got conquest cap in an hour and a half, so he did do arenas, which are probably the fastest way to do it.
Why are you getting conquest cap?
I need
Conflict and strife. You need to check to see if conflict and strife is good for you too, but I think it's only like a couple of classes. It's like really like you.
No, it gives me reverse harm, which is just like super fucking strong. It's so good.
Right. Come to me, Suffering. We're gonna start this quest right here. I don't know. Did you take Neri with?
Yes, I always do.
Come with me.
Hold on,
You need to
hold on.
eventually use. I mean, once you get her to level 20, you need to switch off. But you can.
Well, I'm
stay on.
definitely not at
Also, you have your taco still, right? Or did you use it yesterday?
I did not use it yesterday.
Should have.
Yeah, well, I didn't understand what the stuff was.
No, it
I thought s-
depends on your.
I thought someone.
your
Well, I mean,
shard.
it would. You just had to be in war mode.
No, mine wasn't like that.
No, some shards genuinely didn't have it up. It was messed
It's up again. The more important thing is it's up again today.
Yeah.
So you should use.
Okay, well, I don't know
I did
what do
mine.
it means.
Went and got my new taco.
I will show you it when we're done. Just come to me.
I still haven't found, or I mean, I know where the taco spawns. I just haven't found the guy.
You got
in
a
there.
shard hop. Unless you want to sit there for 3 hours.
Yeah, you just find a group in Group Finder. Just type in Murloco and.
Or
wait,
you can
people
just
it,
do
like,
any random group and hope you get into a shard
that
with
too.
it.
But like people put up Murloco groups too.
I'm pretty sure
you
it's
drive
a
the quest?
brand new set in Spike Chat. I know where the taco spawn.
It's the vendor that sells tacos. That's what it means.
You gotta find that
It's
taco.
Hungry Harold's Tentacle Taco.
Okay, this is not making it.
Japanese porn.
That is definitely some kind of porn.
Maybe that's what he was. The tender. It really was his tentacle tenders, and they used that to make the taco.
Blech.
That sentence didn't make sense.
Yes, it did. It was just gross. Oh, look, a rainbow.
God damn this fucking. God, I hate this. What's it called? This stupid rune game. I hate it.
Bejeweled.
I hate Bejeweled.
Why do you hate
Greatest
Bejeweled?
game inside a game.
It's great. Everyone else finds it like pleasant and soothing, and it just.
I find it mildly amusing, and I don't understand what could make people angry about it. Like, there are so many far worse quests in this game.
It's not a game. Why is it here?
Farm for a
that
second.
quest and
Like, I don't
to
play these
escort
stupid
the old
fucking
lady.
games on my phone. Why is it here?
Hey, tacos up.
I like how the
Taco.
shell,
Oh shit!
the
It
shell
is.
game
It
is
is.
a matching game, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it
okay.
is.
But Bejeweled
Okay. Everyone, invite. Are you in war mode?
I am in war mode.
Okay, I'm invite us to your. Invite both me and.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it too. Can you invite Tay?
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna buy the tentacle.
Follow me,
taco.
Seven.
Tacos.
Tacos. Oh wait, you're on. Get him. Get Seven.
I'm not allowed to have tacos. Tay says I'm not allowed to have tacos.
So I know you already have one, Suffering. So what I want you to do is to sell yours that you have back to him, and then buy a new one. Okay.
I thought you liked sausage anyways.
Then you'll have it in your buyback pane, Suffering, so you can have two.
This is the first time it spawned. I just like walked in and I was like, oh
Make sure
look.
you put on your stupid cape so you can see it.
Rustbolt faces countless enemies.
Suffering, you here?
Reassuring that their numbers
Yeah,
are
I'm
your
trying
cape.
to find my cape.
It'll be called Ajari. I just put AZS
Yeah, the
into your
Storm
search pane.
Surger or something cape.